Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe if you are enjoying what you are hearing. Now, on to today's story. Red flags look normal when looked at with rose-tinted glasses. Meta. This past Tuesday, I signed off on a legal separation into uncontested divorce with my STBXW of 23 years. She didn't fight me on the terms, as the way I exposed her infidelity left little fight in her. But I'm writing this post not for the purpose of talking about how she chose to destroy our marriage. I'm writing it for those folk out there who will pass by this sub wondering how could he or she do this to me. Our lives were so perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. Even if in your own mind you have done everything humanly possible to be the best spouse you can be, if that same energy isn't met by your partner, you're on a slow ride down the road to ruin. My ex's affair went on for over a year. There were signs very early on, but I assumed there was nothing to worry about. I of course was wrong, and I lament the fact that I didn't act on my instincts sooner. Maybe if I had, I would have taken the rational option rather than the thermonuclear option I went with. If there are signs, don't be the idiot to not look into them. Don't fool yourself into thinking I have nothing to worry about, he or she would never cheat on me. The moment your so starts to get distant or guarded, be proactive in finding out why. Take the rose-tinted glasses off and see the red flags flying in the wind. Ready yourself for what you'll discover and resign yourself for the worst. It's the punch you don't see coming that hurts the most. You are worth more than what they give you. You deserve love and respect. The moment those things come into question, find out why. Even if it means snooping. Even if it means going behind your so's back to get info they are not willingly giving you. Don't accept the lies. Don't give in to the gaslighting. Don't buy their "you have nothing to worry about" crap. Listen to what your head is telling you, not your heart. The red flags will always lead to the smoking gun. Be safe. Be well. Stay strong. Whatever storm you find yourself in, know that the sky will clear and you will see the sun again. Where things are. Where things are going. Progress. If you're interested in learning about my history, just go to view my profile. It's all there. Anyway, it's been just over 2 months to the day I served my wife divorce papers, and a month since my last update, which I said was likely going to be my final one, but a lot has gone down since that post. And seeing as coming back to this account and seeing hundreds of messages and responses still after my last post, I'll go ahead and let everyone know what's going on. But before all that, I sincerely have to say thank you again for all of the support and kindness that's been sent my way over my plight. I'm as thankful for all of the love I've gotten on Reddit as I am the love I've gotten from my family. So first I want to start with an aspect a lot of people have been concerned with. 17, my youngest son. Just days after my last post he began IC. I went with him his first 2 sessions, and he's gone by himself for everyone once since. He goes 2 times a week, and it has drastically helped. For the most part he's doing fine, but I can say that his trust in relationships has been completely shattered. The lasting effects of his own experience with infidelity, coupled with his mother's actions of cheating and her attempted suicide, has left a pretty big scar that I think may take decades to heal. I came to find out his experience was even worse than he let on. He actually caught his ex-GF making out with a guy he thought was a friend, but it turned out was only getting buddy-buddy with him to get to her. He never told me this aspect of his breakup. My heart breaks for my son to have had to experience this at such a pivotal point of his formative years. You do all you can to protect your children, but then life goes ahead and says no. He's decided he's going to stick to IC for the long term, and I have told him if ever he needs to talk to me about anything, nothing is out of bounds. Next up there's my IC. It's safe to say if you've read the bulk of my entries I have a bit of an anger problem. Which is strange because I've always been a reserved, controlled and stoic man. But this whole experience evidently woke a sleeping dragon in me that's a pure fire breather. I've talked about everything with my therapist. And when I say everything I mean everything. When I explained to him the extent of what I did to my ex, he was both impressed and appalled. Not the reaction I was expecting. I've also been clinically diagnosed as a sociopath, which doesn't surprise me at all given everything I did. My sessions are not so dramatic, they're more so organizational. Unpacking all of the things going on in my head regarding the implosion of my marriage, and trying to find balance. Now for the elephant in the room, Nina. I have no idea where I'd be without this woman. Never did I ever expect to have such a caring, empathetic, nurturing woman by my side to carry me through all of this. We are still very much going strong, and try as we have to keep our ongoing relationship under wraps, it's pretty much out of the bag within our group. She just gets me. She always has since we were teens. And since she knows the pain of having the person you've invested your life into being with cheat on you as well, she does all she can to help me cope with my feelings. We split time between staying at her place and my own. The discussion has come up about moving in with each other, but her 5-year-old puts a kibosh on that idea. My place isn't big enough for 3 people, and I'm locked into my lease until 2022, so for now we'll keep splitting time between. When her daughter is away with her father, Nina's at my place. When she has her daughter, I'm at hers. Speaking of her daughter, I absolutely adore her and she's taken a shining to me. I wish I could find the words to truly put into perspective how important Nina has been to me through all of this. If you haven't taken the time to read my previous entries, Nina has secretly been in love with me since we were sophomores in high school, but she was an ugly duckling back then who thought she had no chance with me. She actively sat by and watched me chase after, date and marry my STBXW soon knowing how she felt. Well over 25 years she held this secret until a week after I had my divorce hearing, where we met for food and she laid everything on the table. I consider myself lucky to have her in my life. We constantly talk about what the future holds between us. As we've both been burned by marriage, we're definitely not going that route, but we have discussed a civil union. We'll probably wait a little while before going that route, but it's pretty much decided between the two of us that we are it for each other. Last but not least, the STBXW Sue. What I have to tell everyone about here is that well, there's nothing to tell you. After the final time I spoke to her after her attempted suicide, again, if you haven't read up on my story, you should really go to my profile and get caught up on the novella that's been my life since 2019, I've gone 100% North Carolina with. I have no idea how or what she's doing, and I don't care to ever know. As far as I'm concerned, she's dead to me. That's really about it for the most part. Life goes on. It's March 2nd as of me typing this, so there's just 1 more month to go regarding the filing going through. By this time next month, I'll be a free man officially. And I'm counting down the days I can finally and truly begin the next chapter of my life. Thanks for the update. Glad to hear that 17 is doing better and that you and Nina are going strong. Good luck and pleased to hear that you now have the life you were meant to have before Sue came on the scene. Hope your divorce goes as well as you expect. All my support. Holy duck. You really took every ounce of dignity from your STBXW. Well, she gave it away but damn. Glad you came out the other side in great shape. I'm glad I'm not in any position to betray you cause that shit was scary. Lol, good to see that you are still doing okay, and definitely good to hear that your son is on the road to recovery. Like you, I wish he didn't have to learn about infidelity the way he did. His trust in people is obviously shattered. At least he has you and IC going for him. I know you are North Carolina with his mother, but I hope she at the very least steps up and does her part to make it up to him somehow, since she has played a huge part in how he will be seeing women for a huge portion of his life, if not all of it. You really lucked out with Nina. Honestly, it sounds like one of those stories you see in the movies, the one true love who's always been there and is quietly waiting for you. I wish you two the best. How are your sons' relationships with their mother? Keep that North Carolina up all the time unless it's something like a college graduation or something. Stay out of her affairs, but definitely keep your ears open in regard to her AP. If she gets back with that dude, you need to be on the lookout. Your oldest son doesn't need to catch a charge over that doofus. I hope your STBXW is aware of that specific fact. AP as well. They're the ones that need to be properly North Carolina. Can't wait to hear how she responds to finding out about you and Nina. Glad that things have worked out in the end. I hope you and Nina have a great life together. So sorry about your son. He learned a very tough lesson early in life. I hope he gets better soon. Good luck to you and yours. Thanks for the update. You wrapped the whole situation very nicely. I hope you would stick around to help other BSs through their journey. Wish you the best with Nina. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Have an awesome day or night, wherever you are.